But when I was watching it and I thought about it, there are no shows today that have that Cosby Different World format.
No.
And what I mean by format is, bro, they used to teach you
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Like they would teach you stuff. Like I was younger. Like I remember when Jada Smith uh was dating was she had an old boyfriend. It was Tupac
Tupac.
Shakur, and she was dating a young boy who was a Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And then they got into it, and he came out of character. And
Tupac whipped his
it was,
ass.
it
Yeah.
wasn't street, right? It wasn't street, but it was enough to to make you think as a kid. And then we wonder why these kids act the way they
Mm-hmm.
act. And it's like because look at what they consuming, bro. Like
Right.
probably the one of the most annoying thing to me is the rage bait videos on the internet,
Mm-hmm.
where dudes just be walking up to another guy who's
Oh,
with
I
his
can't
girl.
stand that.
Oh, you look
Yeah,
good,
that's crazy, right?
bruh, dog. Or just walking up to a group of dudes and being like, "Y'all some bitch ass niggas." Like, bro, like you don't care about getting
Yeah,
shot.
yeah,
To your
yeah.
point, that's why I hate social media. I feel like it's too many fat. I feel like the things people are willing to do to do to get attention. Like there's this guy. He's in the grocery store and he walk up and grab like the case of water for the women. And the man standing right
Uh,
there.
oh man, I
Oh,
know which one you talking about too.
so I'm like, all right, okay. And then he was
The,
like,
listen,
you too
no,
pretty
nah,
to be
it's
grabbing this. Okay.
yeah. I gotta send you the one, Drew. The boot man in Atlanta. The boot man in Atlanta is probably the most angering video or rage bait shit I've ever seen. Now, don't get me wrong. My man is just doing his job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just doing his job. But the fact that you be recording and clipping and cutting up motherfuckers,
Mm-hmm.
like, I feel some type of way about it, bro. I definitely feel some type of way watching it. Like, I get angry every time I watch it because he's nasty. Like
Right.
he's nasty about this shit. Like, well, ain't nothing I can do. I don't know what you wanted me to do. You can't read. You know what I mean? Like, and don't get me wrong. Like sometimes, every now and again, it's like a cool dude, whatever the case may be, and he'd be grateful for it. But it's just that tough shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh yeah, I got an attempted murder charge. You know what I mean? You better check my record and da 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 da. And it's like, bro, like you don't get that you inconveniencing people, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like you really inconveniencing somebody, and it's $75 to get them shits off, bro. Every time. So you go to Atlanta, you park somewhere you ain't supposed to be parking. This nigga boot you. It's $75 to get them motherfuckers off, dog. Do you know how angry I would be, dog, if I left the club, the strip club, just had a good time, and this motherfucker got a boot on my goddamn car, and you got the nerve to be popping lip about it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna slap the shit out you right there, bro. I don't give a fuck what kind of murder. You gonna have to show me that
yeah,
pistol. You got to show me that one, bro.
yeah. I
You
think
got to
it's
show me that.
two things. A, they haven't come across the right person, and what I mean by the right person is the wrong person who
Right.
really
Yeah.
don't care, like the you know what I'm saying, that random person. And then two, like you mentioned, as far as with those shows and what used to be on. You remember Jamie Foxx show? Remember Braxton
Yeah,
from Jamie Foxx?
Yep.
yeah.
Do you remember what movie that was? I cannot think of the name right now. You're a movie guy. But remember the movie that he was like the gangbanger? Braxton.
Oh,
Yeah.
OGs. Oh, original OGs. Original gangsters.
Yep.
Jim Brown was in that movie. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That was
yeah.
Braxton.
Yeah, he was the bad guy. He was the
Braxton was
bad
the
guy.
bad guy. Yeah.
I couldn't take him
That's
serious then.
what,
Hell no. Make that
so
make sense.
yeah, so that's the whole thing with what's going on now compared to um
It's too much reality TV, bro, and it's not reality. And I remember when it started. I remember when it was the Real Housewives of LA.
mhm,
I never forget. Me and Nicole used to watch that shit all the
mhm.
time. Real Housewives of LA,
I was about to
Flavor
say,
of
remember
Love.
Flavor of Love was the one that
I just got fatigued. She got fatigued. Now she kind of likes the baddies. She's recently kind of watched it just because it's
mhm,
entertaining. But it's
All,
like, bro, like
all they
they
do is
do
fight.
nothing that, yeah, they do nothing that teaches anything,
mhm.
bro.
Nah.
Like the Cosby Show, bro. I
What's the
saw
closest thing
an
you think is the
episode,
closest to that? What's the closest show?
probably Blackish.
Blackish.
Okay,
I would say
okay,
probably
okay.
Blackish.
All right,
Yeah, but I would
I
say
can see that.
Blackish. Yeah, I would say Blackish. And there's some decent shows like that I like watching. Like I like watching Euphoria. on
I've
HBO.
never
That shit
seen
is
it.
good as hell to me. Bro, that shit's pretty good, Drew. That shit is pretty good. Real talk. Like, old girl from Spider Man is in it. It's some
Yeah,
other good characters in there. Um, it's just not a lot of great shows, bro, that actually teach you something. Like that
right.
Cosby Show episode I watched today, his one of his colleagues was a doctor, and his daughter was hooked on cocaine. And the Cosby's like, I mean, like they get in trouble and shit like that, but they good kids.
Right.
They come from a good family. But this is another guy who's one of Cliff's
Yeah.
co-workers. He got the same thing going on. He's got a beautiful wife. He did everything he's supposed to do for his daughter, but she got hooked on drugs and she was in and out of rehab and it was killing him because nobody knew.
Right.
And he kind of broke down in Cliff office. And I'm like, on some man shit, bro. Like that shit still happening. Like that shit that we should really be showing to people.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it's people out on pills and all we worried about is who got the biggest chain and who could fight the most and Krishan and Blueface, shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and no
Shit that don't
knock to
matter.
them,
No
but it's
knock.
like,
No knock
yeah.
to them because it's shit that don't matter. I,
See,
I
Drew, I was trying to keep it politically
I
correct. You know
don't
what I
know.
mean? I'm trying to keep it
No,
politically
it's
correct.
dumb, and I hate this
But
fact that we glorify this shit now.
yeah, yeah, that I think that's it, Drew. But we fall into it because you know what? Like we glorify gangster rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like we did. Like we enjoyed it. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, but it was a form of entertainment. And we didn't take it to that next level, but people started thinking, okay, well, what do they want next? You
right.
know what I'm saying? Like, what is it next? What's the next thing that we can give people? And I remember, like the Real World. Y'all remember the Real World when the Real World was on TV and shit?
Yep.
Like
Heather,
with the
Heather
people on
B.
MTV, like yeah, Heather B, Tammy, oh boy, it's just it's always been there, and I think it's just been elevated. And like Drew said, to Drew's point, it's just glorified now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's super glorified. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with being entertained, but when you start emulating it in real life, and I think that's what we see with social media.
Absolutely.
And I saw a meme that said, "Remember hits off of
Yeah.
BET? Remember
Kids from the street.
hits? Yeah, hits on the street. Remember he used to do the prank shit."
Yep.
And somebody put up there talking about this the motherfucker that started all the rage baby shit like that.
I just and it's so. I just feel like I don't know. It was this one guy, white guy. He used to go up to people in like the mall, or whatever, and some guy shot him. I think it was last year. But it's like stuff like that is happening. It doesn't happen often, but apparently it can happen, right? And I hate the fact that, to your point, kids are seeing this on TikTok, and that's all they watch now, and it's being glorified.
Yeah.
So you're convincing them to go try it, but this guy got shot doing it. You can't play with everybody like that. But all kids think that
No.
it's a million likes, so he's making money off it, so it's funny. I
Yeah,
see.
I'm telling you, bro. Like you can't walk up to me and my wife and think it's funny to try to holler at my wife while I'm standing right there, bro. Like it's no talking, bro. Like I'm trying to see you, like hands, dog. You can't disrespect me as a man. I don't give a damn what position I hold, whatever the case may be. Yes, I'm going to forcefully let you know there's going to be a problem if you continue down this
Yeah, 'cause
action. If you continue down this course, yes, nigga, me and you is gonna shoot the fair one right here in the middle of Walmart, Home Depot, wherever the fuck we at, bro. Like, cause who you think? What you doing, bro? You
yeah,
serious?
you're
I
not
got
thinking
kids at
about
home.
at that
Right.
time. You're not thinking of like what's the show? Another show, Snapped. At that point, you just blacked out.
Yeah.
So
Now,
that happens.
yeah, yeah, but I mean, I guess the host is not joining us today. I thought he put the time in.
I was.
Well,
But
I
I
like
missed
my
a message.
conversation better anyway. You know what I mean? So
Hey,
we we not gonna do some crazy intro, man. Y'all know what it is. We
Yep.
here, and Harold, you can be as mad as you want, but you know what time it is.
draft.
We not talking. We not talking
Oh,
no
what you
football.
talking
'Cause
about,
I
man?
don't give
The
a
draft is
damn.
Thursday.
I don't give a shit. Because you know why I don't give a shit?
They ain't
Because
Thursday.
the NBA playoffs are on, and Drew, you've been critical of the NBA. Twan has been critical of the NBA. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be positive on the NBA. I'm impressed so far with the playoffs.
I have been too. I can't
I'm
lie to you.
impressed. I'm impressed with the physicality. I'm impressed with the things that they have been letting go. I'm impressed with we're getting some surprises out here. Toronto, as of right now, is walking Cleveland down in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit dropped game one at home. The Lakers, with no Luka Doncic,
Beat the shit out of
no
Houston.
Austin Reeves, look very good out
They
there.
do.
OKC and San Antonio doing their thing, but I mean, I'm impressed, man. What you think? Would you have you been impressed with the playoffs?
I can honestly say I'm watching the entire game. I haven't watched the entire game all season. They've been good
Mm-hmm.
matchups, and even in the ones that got out of hand at the end, start off as good games.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
Detroit, even if they win the series, is going seven. I'm gonna tell you something.
I think Detroit's in trouble, bro. And I've been picking Detroit all year
Mhm.
because of the way they look. But I ain't gonna lie.
Right,
When Jason Tatum came back, it made me look at Detroit differently. And it
right.
made me look at them and say, and I think me and you touched on this one time, or maybe it was me and Twan. We touched on this one time before. What scares me about Detroit is they don't have another guy that can go get his own shot
Nope,
besides Cade Cunningham.
that's
And
it.
in the playoffs,
You know who's been
when you start
disappointing?
playing that same team,
Duran.
it's a problem,
He
bro.
has
It's a problem.
absolutely. Cade,
Mhm.
outside of Cade, there's nobody on that team like you said who just demands the ball, who can go get a bucket. And Duran has been
Yeah,
lazy, and I hope he comes alive for game two. But if Duran don't get off, they might lose 4-2. They'll get two, but
they
the
might.
Magic look great.
Because Orlando look different. They look different.
Yeah, but the Magic look good, man. They,
They did. They did. They look
I mean,
very good.
I
And
step.
imagine them knocking off the one seed. Imagine them knocking off the one seed, bro. That shit has not happened since Denver beat Seattle, I think, in the
Damn,
first round of the playoffs.
that's huge.
I don't think that's happened since then, bro. The number one seed losing in the first round? Oh yeah. Detroit is on upset alert. Detroit is on upset alert, bro. They on
But
upset alert. Because that's a big game to drop, bro. And I felt like Detroit didn't play bad. I thought they actually played well. They played Detroit basketball.
I say yes and no, only because I think Cade played well. I think Tobias Harris played well. Their bigs
Mm,
didn't do nothing. Like they got killed on the boards.
they got killed on the boards,
It
bro. They
just
got killed on them. Orlando's got a lot of bigs, though.
Orlando's a big
Orlando's
team.
got a lot of bigs. That's a big team.
That's a bad
Franz
matchup for
Wagner,
them.
who's out there playing small forward.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's six, what, 6'9",
6'10".
6'10".
6'10".
You got the other guy, Wendell Carter Jr., who I saw play up there at Richmond Northeast when he was at Pace, that high school.
6'9".
Bro, he's a problem down there. He can spread the floor. Banchero is a big guy.
Hell
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like he's a big body, bro. He's a big body. So it's been very interesting. Harold, have you been able to check into any, not maybe just one NBA playoff game? Not even the whole game. Have you been able to
I
catch a
mean,
quarter?
it was on, but I ain't gonna front. Golf was on, so I kind of had the split screen for a minute. Of course, I had the sound on golf, but I saw Wimby doing his thing. Look, my question is this
Okay.
for the basketball guys. I'm gonna talk basketball. My question is this. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I know we talk about load management for players, and we talk
Mm-hmm.
about tanking for picks. Is there a such thing, or do you think they tank for playoff positioning? If I know I can beat a higher seed, and I know I can go out there and dominate somebody I'm quote unquote not supposed to dominate, is
Mhm.
some of my load management geared towards me facing certain teams in the playoff?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's very rare that the 8 seed feels like they just gonna beat the
Mm-hmm.
one seed. But when you start looking at that 4-5 matchup, you start looking at that 3-6 matchup, even the 2-7. Some of those teams is like I remember when the Lakers went to the Western Conference Finals. I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago, and they had Memphis in the first round. I think they wanted to get Memphis in the first round.
Right,
You know
right.
what I mean?
Like,
Like
do they just
I think
want
they
them?
wanted to get Memphis. Yeah, they wanted Memphis in that first round because they knew they matched up well. Even though Memphis was like a 3 seed or some
Mm-hmm.
shit like that,
Right.
they knew they could beat them because the matchup wasn't great. Now that doesn't happen. Like I said, it doesn't happen at the 8-1 a lot. That doesn't happen a lot. But four
Nah.
five, 3-6, and even 2-7. Yeah, no, this
Absolutely.
is the NBA, bro. Yeah, this 7 games, bro. You get a good
Mm-hmm.
coach. I'm gonna tell you, I wanted Charlotte to beat Orlando because I knew it was a better matchup for Detroit. Their
Yeah.
style of play, the way they played, I felt like Orlando was scary. And I think I was talking to shout out to Mike Knight, who we cleaned for at the
Mm-hmm.
party. He's a Detroit fan. He was talking to me about it. He was like, "Man, I would have rather got Charlotte because Orlando's a bad matchup." And I had to go back and look. And I was like, Orlando played like shit towards the end of the year, but Orlando
They
absolutely
did.
has everything you need. So I yeah, Harold, I do think teams do that very often to where they, especially towards the end of the season, it's like, well, if we win this game, we're going to be the 3 seed, but if we lose, we're going to be the five
Okay.
seed.
Okay.
You
Right.
see what I'm saying? Yeah, I think they do that a lot. Yeah, they do that a lot. And, I mean, hell, it happens in
Yeah. Yeah.
football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It happens in
Yeah.
football. Like the guys who know they locked in the number 1 seed, yeah, they sit they starters. But we've seen them that you're going to be the 3 seed, but if you lose, you drop down to this seed. We've seen them guys sit them starters anyway because they
Yeah.
know they
You're
in
right.
and
Right.
they feel great about their chances no matter where they go. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of a specific situation.
Well, I'll give you one.
Um,
It was the last time we were in the playoffs. Last time Raiders made the playoffs, they were in the playoffs regardless of that last game. It was a matter of if they won the game, they would go to the playoffs. If they lost the game, they'll go to the playoffs, but they would face the Chargers in back to back weeks. And it was a case of, do I really want to play this team again, the team that knows me, or do I want to go ahead and put them out the playoffs? So it was like, yeah, you could have either way just rested people, but nah, you went into that game like, yo, I'm about to put you out because I don't want to see you again. So it's kind of the same thing, like you said, later in the season, where you start deciding your own path, win or lose. So
yeah,
you're deciding
yeah.
your own
Right.
fate. So I get it.
And you know what? Are we okay with that? though? I'm okay with that. Like I'm all right with that. I
Hey,
don't
hey,
feel like
that's
that's
your no,
cheating the
that's your
game.
position, man. That's up to you to do it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm okay with teams understanding who they are, where they at. I want this
Yeah.
matchup. You know what I mean? If I
Absolutely.
take this matchup, my path is more favorable. I'm still gonna have to see that
Mm-hmm.
smoke, but I might not have to
Right.
see that smoke to the Eastern or the Western Conference
And guess what?
Finals
You might have
type. You know
somebody
what I mean?
that a player that's going to be back in a week or two, or like
Yeah,
so it might work out for you better. So no, I'm good with that.
yeah. Like the Lakers, like that's a big game for Houston on Wednesday because if KD can't go and you let the Lakers go up 2-0, I'm not sure you bounce back from that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the. I'm not sure they're gonna win with Kevin Durant. To be honest with you, I'm not sure the Rockets are gonna win. I would say yeah, they should win that series with Kevin Durant, but I don't know, bro. Like that was very deflating to lose to a Luka-less and Austin Reeves-less Laker team and let Luke Kennard drop a whole 27 ball out on you out there.
Luke went off.
Luke went off. Luke went off. So
But you
I'm
know what?
very, very happy. Very happy.
With KD being out, I got to actually look at Houston. If you look at that roster without KD, that's a regular ass team.
That's a regular
Like,
ass team, bro. That's a regular
yeah,
ass
if you
team.
look at them
Clint
without
Capella,
KD,
no Steven Adams. You got no
no.
Fred Van Fleet. You
Mm-mm.
take KD out of that. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Thompson kid is just. I just think him and his
I like
brothers
him.
particularly is just crazy, bro. Like
I like
they
him.
could absolutely be all stars for a long, long, long time. You know what I mean? Like they
Absolutely.
really can. They can do anything
Because
on the
they do
court.
everything. They
Yeah,
do
they can do.
everything. Yeah.
The only thing they don't, neither one of them do, they don't shoot the ball. Neither one
No,
of them
hell
shoots the
no.
ball there.
Pass, defend, rebound,
But
assist.
that's
They don't look to
crazy that
score.
you could be that good to make it to
Hmm.
all the way to the NBA and be like top 10 picks and can't shoot. That's
Nah,
crazy to me.
He's never going to surpass 10 points.
Now,
But
Amen, the one that plays for the Rockets with.
sparingly, if nobody's playing, if he's really feeling, because he don't, to your point, he don't shoot. He can,
No,
but
no.
everything's a
He
dunk.
gets a lot more point. He plays a lot more, and he gets a lot more points off the glass though.
Yeah,
He's a cutter. You know what I mean?
everything's a
Like
dunk.
he really
Yeah,
yeah. Where
but
the other brother plays with Cade and Durn. I mean, he's like maybe the fourth option on that team. I think
right,
maybe fifth. So I definitely don't expect him to get a lot of points. But yeah,
no,
yeah, I
no,
agree.
not at all. But
Yeah.
yeah, to your point, Houston is very beatable. I
Mhm.
think with they're beatable with KD, but without KD, they just look like, uh, honestly, a team that barely made the playoffs.
And
It's
if I'm
just
the
you can
Lakers, yeah, if I'm the Lakers and I'm looking at that situation, Drew, what if Luca and Austin Reeves, you get out of this first round and you get out quick and they come back for the second round?
they come back healthy, man.
Because if you're the team that's got to face them, you don't have first round film to look at that. You
Nope.
don't have first round film. You can't look at them and be like, yeah, we're gonna play them like this. You know what I mean? Like it gives JJ Redick, and I've always been a fan of JJ Redick being a coach. He's a very good coach. I've stayed consistent with saying JJ Redick to me, the coaching job I thought he did this year, I definitely thought I think he should be a finalist for coach of the year. I do. I think he should be a finalist
Yeah.
for coach of the year.
No,
I
I
do.
can see that.
Yeah, because I mean he has had to deal with the pressure of the media playing in that big market and dealing with superstars and this we ain't talking about a guy who's a seasoned NBA coach. We talking about a guy who basically got the job off the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like that's impressive. That is impressive.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that is very impressive. So yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, Houston is in a little bit of trouble, but I think they bounce back game two though. I think we'll see a better showing game two.
Shit, they better. If they lose game two, that series over.
Toronto giving Cleveland everything they can handle right now.
They are. This is a good game. I'm telling you, this has been a good playoff so far.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean Cleveland was up about 17 going. I think about midway through the third quarter.
it's
And
the
I love the
cockiness
way
and
the refs are
confidence.
calling the game. I love the way the refs are
Hmm?
calling the game, bro. I love. There is no ticky tack fouls going on like that.
They're not calling them. You
No,
flop
no,
if you
you're gonna
want
have
to,
to
you just
foul somebody.
fail.
Yeah, you're gonna
Yeah,
have to
you
foul
flop.
somebody.
You flop it, you turn into a 5-on-4. That's all. You better get up.
I'm telling you.
Telling
I'm
you,
telling
this
you.
has been good basketball. I hate you
It
missing it,
has
Harold.
right.
Obviously, you don't care.
Did we touch on the AZ flood thing? Have we touched on that? The interview that she had, the
My
press
connection.
conference?
Say it one more time.
I said, have we touched on the AZ flood or FUD, I should say, the press conference?
Nope.
I think we should talk about that. I think there's some strong opinions here on this particular panel. I know there's some strong opinions. And basically, the Dallas Wings reporter or beat person asked her about her relationship with Paige Beckers. And the Dallas Wings media, whoever consultant, jumped in and said AZ won't be answering questions about her personal life. I think that was a little out of bounds. I think your personal life, unfortunately, it shouldn't be the main focus of things, but you are a WNBA star dating a teammate.
Right.
Yes, that is fair game to ask about your relationship. I hate to say it. That's my personal opinion. Y'all tell me what you think.
No, I think it's fair game, but I also feel like don't answer that question because that question is going to lead to another question, and
Yeah.
you don't ever want to get to a point to where your response becomes personal because that's what's going to happen is you answer that one question, they're going to ask you another question. Is it going to impact the game? Is it going to distract you? You're going to answer that question. There's going to be another personal question. At some point, you're going to respond with some aggression. To me, it's easy
Mm,
just not to respond to that.
yeah, I agree. What you think, Harold?
Like Drew said, basic.
Nigga, did you just have your mic off?
Oh, because I had to step out for a second. Yeah, I did. I did. I just turned it on. You're right.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ!
hey man, I was
He,
being,
he said, "This ain't got
Give
nothing
a
to do with me."
hey,
damn,
I was,
Harold.
my
Give
bad.
a
I was
damn.
being a dad for a minute. My bad. I was being dad. I was
That's
daddy
fair.
duty.
That's
So,
fair. That's fair. That's fair.
nah, I think it's
Man said, "This shit ain't got nothing to do with me."
nah, but like Drew said, man, if you kind of open up a can, but you are in that spotlight. But also, if you open up that can, man, like you got to know when to say, "Hey, thanks for your questions," and get up and walk out, or get up or leave the situation. So that'll come with time. But yeah, I think I can see it both ways. Like you are in the public, or you're a public figure, you're a celebrity, but at the same time, you do have to know when enough is enough for you. So,
Mm. I'm gonna go a little. I got a follow up
mhm.
question. How do we feel about them having a relationship like that?
Oh,
Now that I don't like.
Elaborate.
I don't feel like teammates should be involved. I just feel like it's a conflict of
you
interest.
feel like it's
It's
co-workers?
a yeah, same thing as coworkers. Like I don't know, it's awkward, right? So let's okay, hypothetically, right? Let's say
Mm.
it's a hard foul. Somebody just hard foul your
Mm.
partner. The basketball player turns off. You're
Yeah,
gonna initially run to retaliate. You can't do that. It's just because at that point, it's not just your coworker being hurt or a dirty play. They just hurt your partner. I just feel
and I,
like
and
it's a conflict of interest.
and just so we clear, we don't have a problem with women dating women. That's not the issue.
No, not at all.
It's the teammate aspect for me, and I feel you on that, Drew. But I'm interested in what Harold, um, how he feels about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, like I never thought of it. To be honest, like it, I don't have a problem with it
Mm.
as far as that's who their partner is, but I never thought about it until Drew just said it that a hard foul turns in it changes from that's my teammate to that's my partner. So yeah, that's
Mm.
a different way to look at it. I've never thought about it like that.
Yeah, I didn't think about that portion. I've actually seen that. I think Drew probably seen it too with Dejanay
Yes.
Carrington, an old girl that used to play for the Wings, for
Yep.
the
Hmm.
Aces.
Yep.
They weren't even on the same team, bro. And she like basically one of Narissa's teammates was about to talk, talking some shit, get ready to run up on Dejanay, and she grabbed her. It's like she was her teammate. You know what I mean? And she
Yep.
grabbed her like, nah, they, you know what I mean? We ain't doing
You
that.
defending
Mm.
you defending the other team. Yeah, you
Oh,
can't do
so
Yeah,
that,
that
I
was.
man.
don't,
Like,
Oh
I don't
wow.
like
Okay.
the aspect. Yeah, I don't like the aspect of it because I'm gonna tell you what scares me about this Dallas Wings situation. Okay, the number one pick they take AZ Flood. Last year you took Paige Beckers as the number one pick.
right.
These are young, rich girls or women, I should
Hmm.
say, who just got a new CBA deal. They got all kind of
So
endorsements.
they're
Women's
making real money now.
basketball,
Yeah.
they getting real money. You trying to tell, and I hope that their relationship will last through all of that. But I would say that the odds are probably against it lasting through all that. So, what does the chemistry in your locker room look like now? And don't get me wrong. Am I saying that you can't be a professional and go out here and play basketball and be on a team with somebody that you used to date? No, I'm not saying that. I clearly in the
Right.
WNBA and women's college basketball, hell, maybe even men's college basketball, but it's happened before. My thing is
Right.
that's a really big risk if I'm a GM. Like if I'm a GM, I'm not sure I would have drafted her just for that reason. Not because she's not deserving of it at all. Like AZ Flood definitely deserves to be the number one pick. And I think her and Paige playing together, hell, they won championships at UConn together. So I don't think that's gonna be an issue. But my issue is when you have the relationships, feelings get involved, things start happening. It makes it harder for that other person to be professional when they need to be professional. And does the relationship last? I feel like that's what the Dallas Wings are doing. Yes, we believe in this. They're going to be together forever, and that's why we made this pick because it's great and it's great for team chemistry. And I agree. As long as everything is great with their chemistry, is great. But what happens? if that
But what if
stops.
it is it really good for team chemistry? Because what if other players don't want to be around that? Because I know some heterosexual couples who I can't stand to be around because it is aggravating or it irks me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we know those
Uh,
couples who we like here they go. So so I think my thing from a GM standpoint is if I have to get rid of one, I probably just lost two players. like,
you see what I'm
like
saying?
that's the biggest thing that I'm thinking of. Like what y'all do is y'all, but it's like if I really have a legit reason to get rid of one, I might as well count the other one out also because
Yeah.
because of what's going on. So that's going to be the tough part. I'm glad I don't have to decide that.
Yeah, that is definitely that's definitely an interesting dynamic. I'm gonna see how it plays out. I was really happy for Raven. I thought she went to a great place, and I saw a little reel on Threads today. Everybody was on Caitlin Clark and Lexi Hall and Sophie Cunningham. Oh, they didn't say congratulations to Raven Johnson. And Raven Johnson came out today during practice and was like, everybody's been great. Caitlin, Lexi, called them by name. And it just made me think like that's how powerful
Yeah,
social
they're
media
just
is.
they're just still trying to live out the what it was a couple years ago with the Raven and Caitlyn thing. So they
Yeah.
just got to move on until it's another story between those two. But that's the only thing they know. So that's why they're trying to make it a
Hey
deal.
Drew, you got a computer in front of you, brother. Can you tell me how many points Donovan Mitchell has right now? I really need him to
I
stay
do.
under 20. I really need him to stay under
Under.
28. And
Are you the
the line was 27 and a half.
Are you the 26, brother?
Oh shit. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. This what
Yeah.
3 minutes left to go in the game. He's definitely gonna get another bucket.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's gonna happen.
Oh man,
Yeah. I tell you, boy, Harold's tough, boy. You take the under because he had so many points the first game. I'm like, yeah, Toronto gonna come and do a
yeah,
better job and make
yeah.
sure
I
they
mean,
shut
they
that shit
should.
down.
Nope.
Not gonna shut him down, but he shouldn't crack 27 and
Right,
a half.
right.
Nah, he did that.
Oh, he did that. How many does RJ Barrett have? Did he make it to 20?
18.
Okay, well, I got to check. See, I put in the flex. So even if I lose on the Barrett, I mean
Okay.
on the Mitchell,
Donovan.
um, yeah, I'm good. Now I can't lose both because now we talking about a $4 profit. You know what I mean? That ain't really hitting right there.
But I
I
can't
got
stand
four
those.
dollars.
How is
Yeah, I got $4 in my change draw.
how is RJ Barrett doing?
He's
He's having a good
actually
series.
developing into a very nice player to
Okay,
me.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they paid him. Didn't they pay him, Drew? Didn't they give him an extension
Yeah, he got an
off his
extension.
rookie deal? Okay.
Yeah.
RJ Barrett. If I'm a GM and I'm trying to make move, I'm gonna tell you where I would if I was Washington, I would try to get RJ Barrett. If I
That'd
was
be
the
a good pickup
Washington
for them.
Wizards, I would absolutely because you have the draft capital, you have Anthony Davis, and you have Trey Young. And
Yeah.
now you put RJ Barrett in a situation similar to what he is right now. He's not the number one option on that Toronto team.
He's
He
third.
should, yeah, but he's third, and he'd be third over there. But I think
Absolutely.
that new venue, he's learned how to be a vet. He's his body looks more mature as far as like
Yeah.
being able to play at the pro level. I'm just watching him, and bro, he's a good defender. If I was the Washington Wizards, I would absolutely make a play for RJ Barrett. I would definitely look into seeing about if Toronto wanted to make some plays, some trades, because that would be a hell of a little combo they got over there. And you might have to
I
give up
agree.
some of your younger guys. You might have to give up some of your younger guys. That's fine. That ain't
Should
gonna hurt
send him.
Toronto either. Yeah, that ain't gonna hurt
No,
Toronto either.
because Toronto got to do something. They're stuck. Like Toronto's going to be good enough to make the playoffs, but they're stuck. They're not
I
going to get
think they
past
got
the
to move
first
off of
round with the
Brandon
team.
Ingram. I think they got to get off of Ingram. I think it's a lot being put on Ingram's shoulders. And I'm
Yeah.
not an Ingram hater. I saw him play in high school. Though. He's an amazing player, but he has that lazy game. That
Absolutely.
lazy game bothers me. That
To how
you
lazy he
do
is.
everything comes easy and you don't have to work hard for it. So he might not be like he don't give a damn. It's just that's how he's been playing. But
Hmm.
bro, I don't know, bro. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it hurts. But I do like the boy from USC, Colin Murray Boyles. He looks great.
That boy play hard.
He looks great. He's gonna be a
He plays
star.
hard.
He's gonna be a star.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's gonna be a
I
star, man.
I agree with you with Ingram though. He's talented. He relies so much on talent. There's no effort. Like
No effort.
I I played him for 6 rebounds. He had four at the half. After how many he has now?
For
Bingo.
yeah.
Um, you 6'10", brother. Okay.
Yeah, you go rebound the ball, bro. You 6'10".
Don't get that up. Especially when you're
I'm not
losing.
saying don't shoot the threes and dribble between your legs on the offensive end, but damn, go get a rebound. Go get one.
I mean, if he had five, I'd be mad, but I'd feel better about getting one more second half. You've done
Okay,
nothing.
I feel a little better. They put Scotty Barnes on Donovan
I
Mitchell.
just
Oh,
realized
don't
this.
double, don't double. There we go. Get the turnover, baby. There we go.
You know
But
how many points
hey,
Brandon Ingram has right now?
I think he got 20. No, he got no. I'm sorry. He didn't score to the second half, so he probably under 10.
That nigga has 4 points.
Yep. That's what I tell you. I know he didn't score to the second half.
Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Like your team is losing. He is the number one option in that team. You cannot have
Without a
four
doubt.
points.
No.
I, I,
I had Harrison
what?
Barnes, bro, last night for 11 and a half PRA. 11 and a half. Demon. I swear to God, Vegas knows everything. I took
That
it.
was a demon.
I said, it was a demon. It was a demon. I took it. I said, oh man, he good. He was the fourth guy on a $6,000 parlay. If it would have hit, I would have won
Oh wow.
6,000. But the four to get four out of the six, I get $50.
That's crazy.
And I get $50. He was the fourth guy. Ask me how many that motherfucker had. PRA last night.
Come on, man. 12.
12? That motherfucker had four.
Shut up. How is
Four.
that possible?
Exactly. And that's why I say Vegas knows everything. Because why would that be why would that be on my parlay list with a boost to it? Because that's so simple. 11 and a half. Harrison Barnes can hit 3 threes in a quarter and get 2 rebounds and cover. Easy.
At one point, he was averaging 7 rebounds a game.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Oh, Mitchell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought that just not too. Yeah,
Oh, I ain't even seen it yet. I'm behind. I already knew he was good. I mean, once
my
you told me
bad.
he was at
My bad.
26. Once you told me he
Yeah,
was at 26, it's all good. You
didn't
know
even
what I mean? He
matter.
gonna keep shooting. He gonna keep shooting. Fucker. He gonna keep
The
shooting.
boys
Pass the
gambling.
ball.
The boy. Oh no, I ain't gonna do that.
Wide open. Wide
I hate
open. But
Brandon.
yeah. So Harold, it's your time to shine, brother. Since our host is a no-show, we talked about 2 basketball topics, and I am a fair host. God damn it. I give the people what they want. So what we gonna talk about is the NFL draft coming up on Thursday. And I'm gonna let you lead it off, brother. Because you got more information. Well, you have more Raider information than me and
Yeah.
Drew. But
Yeah.
I think that's a good place to start, brother. How you feeling going into the draft?
Man, I feel real good, man.
What you
I
got here?
feel real good, man. Feel real good. Don't know which way it's gonna go. Everybody is speculating, but honestly, I'm good either way. And I'm not saying that just to say it. I'm good with the pick. I'm good with trading down. So I'm not mad either way. Trading down, of course, and stockpiling. We got to get some number ones and twos out of that. But I'm good either way, man. This is it's that time of the year, so I couldn't be happier. Aaron Rodgers is still looking in the dark to see if he gonna play. So it's football, baby. It's it's back. It never left. It's what it is.
Do you think? And I'll let Drew answer this question too. I think y'all had the best offseason so far.
Oh no, I'm highly impressed by the off season. Like if we didn't have the
I
off
think I
season
think the
that we
Raiders have had the
had,
best offseason.
I would have been like, hey,
Yeah.
take them, take them, take them. But I'm not going. I'm not. Yeah, I'll be honest, man. Like because of the off season, that's why I am good either way. Two reasons: because of the off season, and because I know the quarterback class next year is going to be crazy. So, so
Mm.
that's why I'm like, I'm not. I won't say I'm not sold on the number one, but I don't have to have that that pick. Now, if it is, I wish the best. I wish everything works out, but it's so weird of an off season that we technically made those picks. We got linebacker, we got everybody. We technically got a top pass rusher. We lost him, but we got him back. We got a top pass rusher.
which is
Yeah,
crazy.
that's crazy. And then we got Kirk Cousins, man, and we got Kirk O'Chain. So I'm good either way, man. You know.
I'm still feeling some type of way there. Because Kirk, they don't appreciate you over there, man. Harold told me himself, man. Man, try to argue me down and try to say Derek Carr was better than you, man.
Hey
Ain't no
man.
way. On God's green earth
Hey man.
They
that
don't love him.
Derek Carr.
Hey, so
Yeah, you know what I mean. But what about
I'm
you,
good
Drew?
with it.
Y'all made a few moves over there in New England. Got rid of Stephon
But
Diggs.
you see,
Decided y'all ain't gonna
hey, they
sign
got
him.
rid of Stephon, but you see who they trying to get.
AJ
Right.
Brown, ain't it? That's a huge
Let me tell
upgrade.
you something. It's as
Man,
talented
ain't
as
no
AJ
fucking
Brown
way.
is, to me, and this is no
Sorry.
disrespect, he's a diva. I don't. I feel like we're getting rid of one toxic player and bringing in another one. Like
Mm.
I do. As good as Stephon Diggs was, it was too much drama behind him. And then AJ is like, if you don't get the ball to him, he gonna complain. Like I just feel like it's two overly talented people, but it's just too much drama behind those two individuals. I don't
Mm.
like it. Just go back to Raiders real quick. Hell, I don't like none of y'all trades. I was so upset. Yeah, Crosby came back. I went on Madden yesterday and beat the shit out of y'all just for principle. So, yep, I wanted you to know that. Beat him by
They
21.
say he went on, they say he went on bad and
I
then
went,
beat the shit out y'all
I went
for
mad. And let me tell you
principle.
something. But, but I will say this though.
Damn.
Crosby did sack me 3 times. I didn't like that.
Hey,
Um,
like,
he came up the edge real fast.
hey man,
But yeah, I beat the shit out of y'all. Yeah.
hey
Beat the shit out of y'all.
man, hey look,
Damn, that's personal. That sounds real personal,
hey
Drew.
I did.
that was
I said
like
this for half.
yeah, that was an unexpected free agency signing right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all thought y'all had
I
lost
needed you to know.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not
I needed you to know. Don't disrespect me.
I'm not disappointed in the offseason. I'm not happy about the Kyler Murray thing, but I'm willing to
Give it a
to to
shot.
to wait it out. I wasn't happy about Naylor. I hated the fact that he went over there to the Raiders, but I'm glad he got paid. I felt like he deserved to get paid. Um,
Yeah.
but I'm not happy about it. I think for us the draft is gonna be big on Thursday. Like we have to go in and have a real game plan. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was the GM, I would definitely be trying to trade up to draft Jeremiah Love. Like that I think that's the next step for
Yeah.
you. Um, I don't have a problem with Ty Chandler and George Mason dude. Um, Even Aaron Jones. You know what I mean? Like good players. But you have a chance to get a young guy who can do everything all three of those players can do. You know what I mean? Like he can block, he can catch the ball out the backfield. He's a game changer as far as if he gets in the open field. Health, I am a little bit worried about, but if I'm Minnesota, man, I think you got to try to make that play, man. The Arizona is not sold on drafting him. I heard they are very interested, but are willing to
Right.
listen to trades. And if I'm Minnesota, bro, yeah. If I'm serious about going after the Super Bowl, bro, I think I might make that move. But that ain't the priority. That's just the sexy pick. The
Right.
priority is that offensive line. The priority is that offensive line, and you really gonna have to spend good picks. And I don't want the offensive lineman out of Oregon. No offense to Oregon, I want an offensive lineman from an SEC school,
Two
or I
big ass
want
boys.
either that, or I want a lineman from Ohio State or Iowa or somewhere that produces these linemen that we know just have 10, 12, 13-year careers. Like that's the kind of lineman. If you're gonna draft somebody that high, it needs to be one of those guys. Because Kyler Murray ain't no bigger than me, and he might be fast. But let me tell you something: you play against some real pass rushers in that NFC North, and you play in some rigid conditions. You gonna slow down just a little bit. You hit Green Bay in December, brother. You're not gonna be moving as
So you
fast. I can
And
tell
he
you
can't
that right
afford to
now.
get. And he can't afford to get hit.
you
He just can't.
No.
you think they
Mm-mm.
gonna
Like you talking about
you think they gonna make it a competition, or you think they just gonna give them the job?
I think it's a competition, but that's another part of it. If I was JJ, I would have been pissed, and I almost would want out of Minnesota. But the dog in me, the nine, as he likes to say, should want you to go into camp and be like, yeah, they just signed you for a 1 year deal, but you're gonna be playing behind me. Like you should go in with that type of mentality into camp if you want to be the
Right.
guy. I just don't know if he can beat him right now in his career. Maybe 3 or 4 years down the road, JJ McCarthy becomes somebody like a Sam Darnold or something like that. But as of right now, from what I'm seeing, I don't think you can beat Kyler Murray at that position.
no, not a healthy Kyler. No.
No, not a healthy Kyler Murray. Like he just brings too much to the table. Like
Absolutely.
yeah, like when he rolls out, and we like to do that little rollout. He's got an arm, he's got a cannon, he can definitely sling it, and he can get light on his feet. He can go and
Yeah.
get you 20 yards on the ground real fast, bro. Like real fast. Hell, ain't no disrespect to you, Harold. That's the longest 2 point conversion I've ever seen in my life when he was
Oh
playing against
man.
y'all that
Oh
time.
man.
That was crazy, bro. That was
Yeah.
crazy. If that Kyler Murray comes to Minnesota, yeah, yeah, watch out. Yeah, watch
I
out
call him
for
crazy
sure.
legs.
Yeah. You don't play. There you go, Barrett. There you go, Barrett. Look at Barrett covering for me in trash time. Look at Barrett.
All right. So
That damn
Oh,
Donovan
Barry had a
Mitchell.
game.
Yeah, that Donovan Mitchell, that fucker, he just couldn't. He had to toss that damn one arm shot up off the
Because
backboard with three people
he
on
knew
him.
you needed it.
Yeah, because he knew I needed it. Yeah, that's all
Damn,
right. I respect Donovan Mitchell. I like him. You ain't going nowhere, brother. Second round loss. Second round exit.
absolutely.
but I'm gonna get with you. I'm gonna let you know where I'm gonna catch at least the first couple picks at of Thursdays. Yeah.
Draft. Yeah, I'm gonna be home
Yeah.
for that one. I'm gonna be home for that one. I'm trying to line up my week so I can kind of just get off work, come home, kind of pregame for the draft, sit down, let's see what Minnesota got going on, let's see what other teams got going on. But we actually moving really quick. So, and I know we getting close to Drew's
Oh yeah, man.
bedtime. So let me ask you, Harold, this might be the best 2 weeks of golf I've seen on TV in a long time. The Heritage Classic.
Harold don't care, family.
Yeah, Harold, did you hear
Oh
me,
yeah.
brother?
Best 2 weeks of golf.
Oh, yeah. Heritage Classic was a classic. Scotty Scheffler and Fitzpatrick. And then the Masters, which everybody watches. Roy jumps out to that big lead, and then Saturday and Sunday, everybody making the tournament. And you go into Sunday, and it was all. I don't know if I've ever seen the Masters with that many big names on Sunday that could have won.
Yeah.
That was a lot of big names at the top of that board. That was Rory. was Justin Rose. It was Scotty Scheffler. Fitzpatrick was in there. It was a lot of big names, bro. I was kind of surprised. Like,
Yeah,
damn.
I think if that's an indication of how the season is gonna be, we in for a lot of
Woo.
good golf, man. Like we going like it's gonna be to the point we're sitting back and watching on Sundays or whatever, like or even
Yeah.
Friday. Like you got to start watching Friday, Saturday, and really seeing where everybody is at. But I think it's getting. I want to say it's getting better, but I think that gap is getting a little narrow, and I don't know. Maybe we just it could have always been like that. Maybe we just see it differently now. But no, I'm excited these first 2 weeks. Like when Thursday comes around, when Thursday like I'm excited to turn it on and see where it's at. So I'm um I'm
But you
with
know
it.
what? That that's a great point. But you know what? Tiger dominated for a long time, right? Is the game better because you don't have that dominant player and you got multiple guys who can go out? Like Scotty Scheffler went on the Tiger run, but he ain't won the tournament yet this year, but he's been up there. Um, Rory, has had problems with majors. But he don't won the Masters 2 years in a row. You got Fitzpatrick who's coming along. Uh, I think it
It
makes it
does.
better,
It
bro.
does. Because even when we play, think about we just out there hanging out or whatever. But when it's close going down into those last three holes, you would think we were on tour. Like it starts
Yeah,
like the talking starts like the level of talking starts lowering and we start locking in or whatever. We know how close it is. So I think
yeah,
I think all of
I
that,
agree.
man. I think with it being close or the level, it makes it better, and that's where we're at with it. We just gotta get Drew on board, and we'll be good.
Drew, do you watch golf at all?
Sparingly. I watch it when y'all say a song and I turn into it for a little while. So that's
Yeah,
about
I ain't
it.
gonna lie. Like out
But nah,
Sunday, I missed it. I missed the Heritage Fan. I had to go back and watch it on YouTube, bro. I forgot it was on. You know what I mean? And then my homeboy texted me. He's like, "Man, that Heritage Classic was dope." And I was like, "Damn, I forgot it's on." And I had to go rewatch it. But go ahead, Drew.
no, I was just saying, like I started a couple years ago playing with Harold and Twan, and I want to get more into golf. Just gotta make time
Mm.
for it.
That's all it is.
That's my thing. Is like I enjoy it, I have fun. I gotta make the time for
Yeah.
it.
I think, I'm gonna tell you, this is what got me and Harold, and I think Harold wouldn't disagree with this. We got invited on a golf trip to go to Myrtle Beach
Right,
when we were kind of like early in the game, like you. You know what I
right,
mean? And that first day, bro, like going on the golf trip, it's all about your outfits. That's a priority. Your outfits need to be player. You know what I mean? Like you need to be comfortable, but you need to look good because you're going to a course you never played before. You're in Myrtle
right.
Beach. These kind of top notch courses. Weather's gonna be good. So that's all I was focused on. I had a dope outfit: white shirt, pink shorts, brand new white Nikes.
The white shirt. Yeah.
Fresh.
I listen,
Pink
listen. I was
shorts.
fresh. When I tell you, me and Harold went out there and put up the highest number you could put up on the
Ever.
course that day. Look, beautiful
Beautiful.
course. Man of War. I will never forget this course. Man of War is what it's called.
Right,
We put up the highest numbers that you will ever see on a golf course. I think it was like 144 is what we shot. And we
Now
got
keep in
better
mind
as
now,
the
we will
weekend.
just in our defense, we do have a different set of beach rules.
Yes. Yeah, beach rules are a little different. So for instance, if me, you, Twan, and Harold get up and play, go to Orangeburg and play, we're
right,
not gonna play beach rules. So beach rules is if the hole is four, it's a par four. Usually when we just normally playing, once you get to eight, we stop. You
right.
okay, you double the hole, ain't nothing. No. You got to finish that out at the beach, brother. And if you don't finish it out, whatever you got, we add 3 strokes too.
That's a bullshit. That's a
yeah.
bullshit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm grown. I'm just gonna walk off. You can't
Yeah.
make me do that. I'm just gonna
Yeah. So you just can't take the score. You have
I'll
to
walk
finish
off.
the hole.
Yeah, yeah, you have to finish the whole.
You can give me whatever you want to give
Um,
me. I know when I'm gonna stop.
yeah,
I'm not doing
yeah,
that.
but I mean, it's for bragging rights, and that's what really got us into it. So the whole after we left the beach, me and Harold was riding together. Right, we
Right.
riding together on the way back, and I said, "Bro, I am never ever letting these motherfuckers think that they better than me in golf again." And that whole year, me and Harold would secretly go play, just me and him,
Right.
like a quick 9 over here. We make sure we go into the driving range when we say we go into the driving range. Now I done fell off because life has taken over and I'm super busy and
Yeah.
I got kid in college and all this other shit going on. And but I still find time. Like Sunday, I was
I
supposed to
got
go
to.
play.
Right.
Sunday, I was supposed to go play, but the wife wanted to be in the yard and I had some other stuff going on. So I was like, all right, well, I'll go and I'll make sure I play this weekend because my anniversary is on Tuesday and we not
Right.
celebrating this weekend. We're gonna go to dinner Tuesday night. So I was like, okay,
Gotcha.
well, I got to give me a round of golf in. You know what I mean? So now I'm just trying to figure out which day I'm going, whether it's going to be Saturday or Sunday. But yeah, you just got to find the time, bro. And it helps
Yeah.
when you play with people that you rock with too. Like,
Right.
you got to really be a golf junkie to just go out there and do 9 holes by yourself. Like, I'm a golf junkie, bro, but I don't enjoy going and playing a 9 by myself. I don't. I don't.
It's a long
It's
day. Shit.
no, I mean, if you, that's half of it. That ain't even a full 18. So you could do it kind of quick, especially if you by yourself.
If
But
you do 18 by yourself, you on that shit. That's just
yeah, yeah, yeah. Me and Harold said we was gonna start walking at 9. We said we was gonna go during the week one time, and instead of getting in the golf cart, we get
right.
them little bags, and then that's just good cardio. You know what I mean? Like to be able
Right.
to walk, especially if you go to a links course where the holes are kind of close together. Now them holes,
Yeah.
the golf courses where they spread out. No, no, no. You don't want to walk that, brother. That's a long day for you. It's
I'm
a
not
long
doing
day.
it.
Yeah, like Limerick, Harold. I would never walk Limerick.
Nah,
I would never walk Limerick.
that's
Ever.
crazy.
No.
Could you imagine walking 14 through 16?
Ooh. Oh man, Murderers
Gassed.
Row. Yeah, Murderers Row, Suicide Alley, as we call it.
Yeah, you gas. So
That
nah,
might
you
be the
didn't.
toughest 3 holes of golf, Drew, I've ever seen on one course. That might be the toughest 3 holes of golf I've ever seen. Like it starts off with a par 4 that is the most ridiculous par 4. You sitting up high as hell, and you got to hit down an alley down. Anything left,
Ah.
anything right that's in the woods, not a super, but you just got to drive it. You got to hit it straight.
Right.
It's tough. Then you go
You
to
said
this
it's on a slope.
ridiculous, yeah. Then you go to a ridiculous par 5 after that. Around the corner. Then I think it's another par 4 that's kind of ridiculous. And then it's a par 5. It's a tough stretch of golf. But yeah, man, you just gotta find the time, bro. Like you gotta try to find. We got a homeboy, my homeboy Brad. Shout out to Brad. Um,
Yep.
Brad came in with us. Brad, I'm kind of impressed with Brad. Brad has been pretty consistent.
No,
You know
he
what I
has
mean?
been.
Like,
He has been.
Right.
yeah, Brad will go out there and play. Brad will go. I brought Brad to the group. If I'm not going, and Brad got on his mind that he's going to play golf with the fellas,
He'll still
Brad will
come.
still go even though I ain't going. You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of bug you gotta have. You know what I
Right.
mean? You up there with some really nice golf courses. Matter of fact, me and Harold might need to take a ride up there and come see you.
Come on up to Mooresville.
Yeah, because you got some nice golf courses up there, brother. Some very nice, like PGA style golf courses up there.
I gotta explore, man. I've been telling myself like all I do is work right now, so you just gotta make some time to do some other shit.
That's what it is.
Yeah, you got to though, man. Like mentally,
Like I'm technically still
you need
working
that
now.
break. I've never in my life. I don't know if there's ever a stress reliever like golf is for me. I don't know how you feel about that, Harold, but when we got a tea time, bro, like I have a hard time getting out of bed in the morning to go to work. I do. I got a hard time getting out of bed to do whatever. Harold could text me tonight and be like, "Yo, I booked a 7:40 tea time for such and such course."
On it.
Nigga, I'm up at 5:30, having my coffee, dressed, ready to go. Ready to
Shit
go, dog.
different.
We drove to fucking Florence, nigga, to go play golf, okay?
Play
We
golf.
drove to fucking Florence to play golf. Harry, you went with us that day, right?
Florence or
Tracy's?
no, I didn't do traces.
Who
But
was
I
that?
know
That was
we
me.
I know we've gotten up early like that so we could go get that early time and at Edgewater.
Yeah, and beat the Heat. Yeah, Edgewater. Edgewater is damn near by Great Falls, Drew. That's how far we'll drive.
Damn.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's deep.
yeah. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I
It's a
want
different
11,
level,
but
bro.
yeah, nah, that's a little
You
hard.
just gotta. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna make some time. I'm gonna make some time because you know I am. I do have a state job now, so I have multiple days
Right.
off and multiple paid days off in which I can take advantage of certain things. But yeah, you just gotta find that time, bro. You gotta. But I do want to touch on one thing before we stop. Where the fuck is the host? Like, what the fuck happened? Does anybody have any text messages from this motherfucker? Like, is he
Nah, yeah.
alive? Is everything going
I
on?
got nothing.
Because the no show is
Yep.
crazy. What?
Yeah, he
Nope.
didn't
Got
even
nothing.
hit up, man. We're gonna have to check on him. I
Yeah, we're gonna
don't
have to check
know.
on Tuan, man. We're gonna have to check on him, make sure you're all right. Like I don't
Yeah,
want to make
like
no jokes because there might be some serious shit going
yeah, like
on.
he said nothing. Like
Nothing, bro.
yeah.
Which,
Nothing.
which is
Now, if
rare.
it's some shit tomorrow, he hit the chat and he's like, "Yeah, I fell asleep. Yeah, you a goofy." I mean, I'm gonna give it to him because
He
you
said you
started that
set the
shit.
time.
You set the damn time. You could have said nine
He
o'clock. You
did.
wouldn't.
He
You wouldn't have
he
got
did
Drew, but
voluntary
you would have
30.
said, "Yeah, you
You
could
would
have
have
said
got
nine
Drew,
o'clock."
but yeah.
You know,
Nice little 3-man.
Well,
right?
that's what's up.
Damn. But yeah, any other pressing issues? Anything we
Nah,
need to talk
man.
about before we
Hey,
get out
look,
of here?
by this time, next time or whatever, we'll I'll be back in business. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, football. But Drew,
I
don't
might go.
forget.
I might go live Thursday night. I don't know. I
Li-
don't know how I'm gonna be
Listen,
feeling.
okay, go live. That's what I'm talking about. Drew,
I will
don't
hop on
forget.
with you, brother.
Our time is coming. The WNBA is right around the corner, baby. They're right around the corner.
Okay. I'm with you.
2 weeks. It's time to eat. It's time to
I'm
eat,
with you.
baby. Because the one thing that they don't
I'm with
do, they could be up 40. They ain't sitting they starters. They still
you.
play.
Hell no. This shit. They only got 7 people. They got to
Yeah,
play. I'm with you.
I'm
Uh,
telling you. I'm a watch for about 3 games, the first 3 games of the season. Then after that, full regalia. Straight to the bets.
get
Straight to the
get a feel for
bets.
it. I don't even gonna lie to you. I'm betting game 1. I don't care.
You
I, brother.
see
Yeah.
that I
I have a
respect that
problem.
though. I respect that though because that means Drew want all the smoke. He don't even care what they look like in practice.
Drew
This is
said,
what
I
I
ain't, I
think.
ain't even doing the first three
No, that
weeks. I'm
shit. That
here.
ain't my business. We'll find out later. If I lose, you know what? I went too early.
Went a little too early. Yeah, I'm having to be more strict on my budget, so I'm definitely gonna wait the first 3 games. I'm definitely
No,
gonna
I
wait.
should.
That's what's
I
up.
throw a little 10 on it. That's all. Keep it light.
Yeah, that's light. That's very light.
But I'm gonna bet
Oof.
something. You believe that? You can believe that shit. I'm gonna bet something.
Damn, I thought Atlanta would play this better, man.
I did too.
I did think they were. I mean, and they still got time. I mean, it's mid third quarter, but
Yeah.
the Knicks look great.
Yeah.
The Knicks
Josh
look
Hart
great.
getting off.
I hate when that nigga gets off, bro.
Me too.
I
Because
hate when Josh Hart gets off
you
because he
can't
does
plan for
everything.
it. Eh,
Yeah, he
If
gets
he's
rebounds, he
scoring,
gets
that's
assists,
it.
he dunks, he shoot threes and shit. Josh Hart is
Absolutely.
literally the definition of a utility man. Like he can do it all. He really can.
Absolutely.
But all right, fellas,
Wow.
man. Y'all, if there ain't nothing else going on, man, this has been the Hot Seat Podcast. Damn, I was about to call it the front the front office podcast.
It's okay.
This has been the Hot Seat Podcast,
Heroin.
man. Y'all know what it is. Drew, Harold,
Yep.
Polo, and we out of here, man.
We out.
Yes, sir.